My name is Elizabeth Landers. I have some commentary on infidelity. First they fired him, then they sued him, then he counterclaimed. He said he shouldn't have been sued and he should have gotten all the severance pay. They gave him all the severance pay when he was fired, but they said, well, they asked him if he had any other romantic relationships. He said no. That's what they fired him for, having a romantic relationship with another employee, which is forbidden by McDonald's rules of employment. Then he did have other romantic relationships, it turned out. So they wanted their money back, the $40 million plus that they gave him in severance pay. He said they knew about the other relationship when he fired him, so he should keep his severance pay. He's counterclaiming. It's crazy, so many lies and counter lies and accusations of lies and accusations of lies. But what did he do? He cheated on McDonald's. Infidelity. Usually we think of infidelity as cheating on your husband or your wife. This is a little bit different, but he cheated. He didn't obey his infidelity to the company. He was unfaithful to McDonald's because he didn't follow the rules of employment. How'd they find out that he didn't? Because there were rumors circulating that he was socializing with other employees in bars in Chicago after hours. He and other executives, other employees, women and men. Also, they were circulating and socializing at sporting events, involving drinking probably, because if they're at bars, they're probably drinking, which encourages behavior that's not acceptable. So anyway, now it's in the courts with the lawsuit and the counter lawsuit. So what should we learn from this about McDonald's and about somebody like Mr. Easterbrook? For McDonald's, we should learn that they had a warning that this could happen again. Because before Mr. Easterbrook became CEO in 2015, he had a relationship with a supplier, a company that supplied PR services to McDonald's. It was not forbidden by McDonald's, but it was not wise, because you could favor that supplier over another supplier to the detriment of McDonald's interests, to favor the woman that you're seeing romantically and the company to help her out. Or you could give her more money that she doesn't deserve because you want to give her some favors. It's a bad sign. And they should have investigated more thoroughly when they first fired him. Were there any other stories that they should know about? They didn't investigate more thoroughly, and they're criticized for it, the board, other top executives, because they didn't. I agree with that criticism. They should have investigated more carefully. That is a sign that he could be doing this again. Do it once, you do it again. For Mr. Easterbrook, what would I say? I would say don't have romantic relationships with other employees. It's forbidden by your company, and many companies now. Well, it's probably wasting my breath and my time and effort, because he's not, and when you're in a romantic relationship, you're paying attention to the relationship and not to rules of employment. So anyway, my name again is Elizabeth Landers. I'm the co-author of this script, The 100% Absolutely Predictable Things Men Do When They Cheat. And I'm the author of The Affair Playbook, What Happens in an Affair, How Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's divorce provides some insights. Watch my next video on McDonald's, because unfortunately for the company, there are more bad news about the HR department, Human Resources Department. Also watch my videos on infidelity in the pandemic, which has been explored, I believe, and infidelity and contact tracing. So thank you for listening.